confidence level like going into this weekend against LSU?
I honestly feel like nobody works like us in the country. So when you prepare and you know you prepare well, it's easy to have confidence. So we believe in how we work. We believe in what we do. So yeah, confidence is high.
Coach says he'll tell you what he sees out of you guys. You thought today wasn't good enough. How would you assess practice today for you guys?
Like you said, we could be better. Today, I just felt like the intensity of practice could have been higher, and we had a few mistakes that we need to fix. And yeah, I just feel like today just intensity was not high. So we just need to continue to elevate the intensity every day.
Was it just getting too close to the game and you guys just want to get it on with already, or what do you attribute that to?
I mean, football is very competitive, so you naturally want to go play against somebody else. Like you go against your teammates every day, you naturally want to be able to hit somebody else. So I feel like that's just what comes with the sport.
How fun is this camp been with these receivers going against them?
Oh, camp is fun. I mean, I honestly feel like I'll never see no receivers in the game like I see at practice. So I honestly feel like they get us ready for the day-to-day, the week-to-week battles that we'll be going against, just as we feel like we service them the best way too. So I feel like our one-on-ones and whenever we get releases and stuff like that, we get going to receivers. I feel like those are very competitive.
Specifically, you had some really fun reps against Keon today. Like, what kind of back and forth have you guys had with each other throughout camp?
Yeah.
What does he do particularly well, and how does he challenge you?
No, I love Keon. He's a big receiver that can get in and out of his breaks, great ball skills. You can tell he wants to be great. He wants to work at it. So like after we have a rep with each other, whether I won or he won, we'll just come to each other, tell each other what we could have did better. So adding Keon was great, and I feel like he's gonna do big things this year.
There's been a big emphasis throughout practice, throughout camp on turnovers. What are you guys personally doing in the secondary to try to increase that for you guys going into this year?
I mean, really just putting yourself in position to make the play and really being comfortable where you at to get your head around. I feel like Coach Norvell does a good job with us and with our ball drills and just working, getting our head around and play the ball. So I feel like we're gonna be good with that this year.
We saw in 7-on today, Fentrell kind of had the string of plays where he's going to be really. What's he brought to this group?
That's a veteran presence that's played ball at a high level. So I feel like just adding Trail to the room with all the versatility that we already had was perfect. I mean, we can mix and match, we can match up, we do a lot of things. So I feel like it was great adding him.
When you and Fabo came here, this team didn't look quite like this. Like, do you ever think back to how far you got, how far Florida State's come since you guys got here?
Every day. I mean, when you come out here and you just look at everything, you just look how we move now, how the team is operating, how people come to practice every day and are willing to work. Like, it's like night and day. A big difference from when I first came in. So I don't really want to speak on when I first came in, but yeah, night and day.
Did you? I mean, I'm sure you were hoping that it would turn out this way, but were there moments where you're like, man, it might not turn out.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. If I just be completely honest, like I was like, man, like what is going on? Like I came all the way to Tallahassee. Like before I came, I'd never seen Tallahassee. So I was just like, I'm just, hey man, let's see what God got for me. So I mean, but knowing Norvell and how he stays at it and how he believes in the process, I knew it would eventually turn around. I just didn't know if it would in my time here. So now that it's my time and we were turning around, I plan to take full advantage of it.
Jared said you were in his ear about coming back. Was that part of it, just because the opportunities you
Yeah.
have, if a bunch of those guys stay this year?
Yeah, me knowing that we could have a really special team if all of us just made a decision to come back and just trust what we got going on. Because after the season last year, we felt like, dang, like that's what it feels like to win. Like that's what it is. Like we can do this all the time. And so with the players that we had and just bringing them back to have one more year, like let's really do this thing the right way, I feel like that was big. So I was telling Verse like in the middle of the Oklahoma game when I got hurt, I was like, look, man, I'm out of here, but hey, man, let's run this thing back. He looked at me, he told me, he was like, yeah, I'm coming back. He told me in the middle of the game, so I was like, hey, let's do it.
How far have you come as a leader, and, as a player and a teammate since you've been here?
My biggest thing was like trust. Because like I said, I came here in a situation where it was just like a lot of unknowns. Like I didn't know what I was getting myself into. Like I didn't trust what was going on. I didn't trust, like it was hard for me to trust the coaches and stuff like that. Now I just trust what's going on. I trust that they got my best interests at heart. Like I trust Coach Sertain gonna put me in the right position. I trust Coach Fuller to do what they need to do. So I just trust everything that's going on. So I feel like that was the biggest thing in my development, just trusting everybody.
I don't know how much you matched up against Malik Neighbors last year. I guess what stands out about him as a receiver?
I mean, it's D1 ball. He's in the SEC, good receiver. I mean, he's a good receiver. He's good at what he does. He fits well into their offense. They try to give him the ball a lot of different ways. I mean, it's going to be a matchup. It's going to be a fun matchup. I mean, he's going to handle his business, but I'm going to handle mine.
What has Coach Sertan brought to you guys?
Knowledge, a lot of knowledge. He's done it at a very high level. He's coached it at a high level. I mean, Going there, can't really tell. Been there, nothing. He's definitely been there. So I mean, you gotta trust him.
The trust that the coaching staff has influenced with you, like, is that something that comes over time? Is there a certain moment, like a turning point at all over your time here?
My moment was last season, but I don't really want to talk about the moment. But like after this moment, it was like there's nothing in the world I won't do for them. So it was really like one of them.
Well, you see that across the team, right? I mean, like,
Yeah.
a bunch of guys, you can tell how bought in guys.
Because we genuinely feel like they got our best interests at heart. Like we really believe and trust what they got going on and what they're telling us. So I mean, that's really what it is. You got a bunch of guys. With us bringing everybody back, it was easy to help the young guys understand the trust level. So I mean, yeah, it was.
What have you thought about the younger guys in the room? It seems like some of the true freshmen.
We brought some real athletic young guys in. Like them boys ready. Like them boys can play ball for real. And right now it's just differentiating high school and college and how the game speed and how fast it goes. So that's really the biggest thing.
Other than Malik Neighbors, who are some of the other guys that you're kind of having to brush up on and factor into?
I mean, you really watch the entire receiver corps. I got a couple of good guys. They scheme up well, try to get those guys in position to make plays. Number 11, Brian Thomas. Number 2, Conway. So, you know what I'm saying? LSU is a good team. You know, you're going to have to match up, play ball. So, you're going to have to play ball.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, Jarrian. It's a pleasure.